Hello everyone, this is Bot33 coming at you with another video, another monthly montages video. Today I'll be going over the achievements and occasion and incidents that took place in April of 2016 in the airline world. So I won't do like military jets and such. So on April 1st, the Saudi Arabia released its Saudi Arabian flag livery. There wasn't much on this. It wasn't even part of the news banner that I look at to get this information, but I just found it and I thought it was nice to put in. I don't know whether this is just a little special little livery or if there's their new livery, because this was on their A319 that they got recently, and they have the new livery. You can see the gold is new, but yeah, I haven't heard from it since though. Next up is the Atlas Global Airlines Expo 2016 livery. So I believe the Expo is like a bunch of people travel to that certain area and do shopping and stuff. So it's a big tourist occasion. Last year, Alitalia celebrated with the Expo of Milan, the Alitalia livery, as well as the Etihad livery. Now the next one, 2016, is in Antalya, so which is a city in Turkey. So Atlas Globe is kind of interested in that. On April 3rd, Sichuan Airlines released their Yunnan livery. I don't really know a lot about this livery, but yep, another Chinese airline getting a new livery. There's like millions, not millions, like hundreds of Chinese airlines out there. Another Chinese airline is Tianjin Airlines released its XIYUAN, don't know how to pronounce that, XIYUAN livery on the A320. Kind of boring livery, like nothing much. It just says XIYUAN right here, and then it has some Chinese characters, Mandarin characters. Nothing important, well, too important. On April 3rd, Vietnam Airlines released their A330-200 in the new livery, and I kind of like this new livery because I think the old Vietnam Airlines is kind of boring to say the least. But yeah, I like their new livery a lot. So on April 3rd, Gulf Air released its the 2016 Grand Prix livery. I believe this is new because on the original one, on the old Grand Prix livery, you had the white tail. Now the whole plane is colored brown, which is kind of neat, but not that big of a difference. On April 4th, you guys must have heard this. Alaska Airlines and the Virgin America merger took place. So, you see, I read somewhere that Virgin America will not be a subsidiary of Alaska Airlines. They won't get rid of the Virgin America planes for now. They might later, but right now they're going to stay for a while. So, yeah, kind of important. On April 3rd, Brussels Airlines releases another Red Devils livery. This one's much cooler because it's much more detailed rather than just the old one. It just looked like Red Devils right here, something weird. So yeah, not hopefully, this is better. On April 5th, Cathay Dragon came out, which is the new version of Cathay Pacific. So not Cathay Pacific, Dragonair. So Dragonair will become Cathay Dragon since Cathay Pacific took ownership of Dragonair. So yeah, next up is April 6th. We've got the Austrian Airlines service livery. All it is just it says service on the bottom, so it's like a service sticker then. I believe service is like some kitchen utility. That's all I know about it. I didn't do much research, obviously, for this. On April 6th, you have Air Carnival, which is a Myanmar airline. No, it's Indian. It's a new Indian airline. Yep, another small airline using ATR. There's a lot of ATR deliveries this month. By the way, this month isn't really that interesting. Nothing big has happened. Nothing enough big has happened. So on April 6th, T-Way Airlines released their new livery. All they did that changed was added T with an apostrophe to the tail. Maybe some minor things as well, but yeah, T-Way is a South Korean airline, but some background on that. April 12th, Rossiya, the new livery came out on the A319. The first plane with the new livery was the 747. Now they got their A319 as well. I like the new livery a lot. It's a lot more modern than the older one. So Yeah, on April 12th, Malaysia Airlines released their retro livery on the 744. I believe they recently did it with the 737, so now they're moved on to the 744. I don't know if they operated the 744 still, but that's something new I learned while doing this video, while making it. On April 13th, Turkish Airlines released the UEFA Euro 2016 France livery. I believe this is like a game or some celebration that took place in France that Turkish Airlines is celebrating. Official partner, it says down here, so they probably sponsored it or something. So it did Manchester United. On April 16th, Jetstar Pacific came out with a Kung Fu Panda livery. Kung Fu Panda 3. So far we have 3 airlines that made a Kung Fu Panda 3 livery. We had no, it was only 2. We had Sunwing Airlines Deutschland released the Kung Fu Panda livery a couple months ago, and then Jetstar Pacific now released their livery. So yeah, I don't see what's so good about it. I haven't seen it, but I can tell it's going to be bad because I know that movies don't warrant a sequel. The sequels are usually bad. So, on April 20th, the first Zimex Aviation ATR-72 came out. Zimex is a cargo airline operating in Switzerland. So yeah, here's our second ATR delivery of the month. On April 20th, the first Sri Lankan A350 pictures were taken. Again, obviously, all you can see is the tail, but since I'm an expert in airline liveries, I know that that's Sri Lankan Airlines. There's no paint scheme on the fuselage, there's no engines, but I'm looking forward to seeing this in the near future. On April 21st, Air Bucharest released its new livery. This is much better than the old one. The old one was just white with something on the tail that said Air Bucharest right here. Now they released the new livery. Now Bucharest, if you don't know where that is, it's the capital of Romania, so it's gonna probably be a Romanian airline. On April 23rd, Air Leisure was created. This brought the A340-200 back in action. This is an Egyptian airline. This picture was taken in Tokyo because it was doing a charter flight. But yeah, I guess it's going to be a charter airline for now. Just like Apple Vacations or something. On April 22nd, you got the Volaris Azul livery. I believe that this is like a learning program. You can kind of tell because of the children in the livery. And then you have the light bulb right here, which usually references to learning, in case you didn't know. So yeah, another Volaris livery. On April 26th, China Eastern released its Shanghai Disney livery. In case you didn't know, the newest Disneyland or Disney Park, Disney Resort, is going to be in Shanghai. They haven't built it yet, so which is kind of weird, or at least they're working on it. On April 28th, our third ATR delivery, we have the first Bright flight, ATR 42F. I believe this is Russian. This airline is Russian. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's Russian. They operated Antonov's 142s. So now they have the ATR 42. This looks very dirty, if you ask me. Here's the big thing that I think was the biggest this month. This is also my favorite. So we have LATAM has come into play. LATAM has recently gained power in April and May. They recently gained their first A320 and also their first 767, and their first 787-9 is in test flights. So LATAM is a new airline that was founded because of the merger between TAM and LAN. So TAM Airlines of Brazil and LAN Airlines of Argentina are becoming one airline called LATAM. There's some backstory. Again, China Eastern, Shanghai Disney, another livery, this time an A320. And also on April 29th, the first royal flight, Boeing 767-300, another Russian airline that has to do with flying, that has the word flight in their name. We had, Bright Flight. And last but not least, we have the Raya Airways new livery. Raya is a Malaysian airline. Their old livery was kind of boring as well, just like Air Bucharest, but yeah. So that, guys, I believe is the end. Oh yeah. Forgot. I forgot two things that were showed up on my radar after I uploaded the March video. So on March 18th, Edelweiss got its A330 in the new livery. In case you haven't heard, they have a new livery. And on March 26th, the first picture of the Thai A350 was released. Just like the Sri Lankan, there's not much to go on, just the tail. But yeah, so that, guys, is everything for the month of April. Of course, May is coming up next. Currently, there were like 5 things that happened within the past 2 days, which is kind of cool. They're all really neat. There aren't like all these guys that won't really affect you if you're a collector or something, but they are kind of cool for you guys who like to keep up with the news. Like, sneak peek, Iceland Air got its first 767 today. Well, got it back from Thomas Cook, I believe, or Condor, or something like that. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Rate, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Have a good one.